What's up, Dreamedia family? This is Zach. Welcome back to another episode. Today, I'm back out at this massive 12,000 square foot home out here in Breckenridge, Colorado. An absolute stunning property with epic views of the Gore and 10-mile range. Today, we're actually going to take a deep dive with our regional sales manager, Chase Williams, who did this entire property hands-on and saw the whole thing through every single stage. And he's going to talk today about the smart home components. We're talking about lighting control, we're talking about shades, we're talking about voice control, all the touch screens, all of the interfaces that bring the day-to-day life of lighting and automation and shade control together. In previous videos, I did go through this home and show off all of the rooms, but we just talked about audio video, which you guys know we love. Whole house audio, home theater, outdoor entertainment. Those categories are extremely fun. But I think that video was like an hour long, maybe even longer, and all I discussed was AV. So today, our specialist, Chase, is gonna come on and we're just gonna go raw. I'm gonna follow him through the space and show off every room, and he's just gonna talk about how we automated things, show off some of the little touch button keypads on the walls, how we custom engraved them, how they work, as well as the voice control. We have Josh.ai in the home, and then the backbone of the control system is Control4. We have audio control, the professional series amplification throughout the entire home, the director series amplifiers, powering up Focal and Stealth Acoustics, see, look, I'm getting back into the AV. We're gonna try to focus just on the Control4, the Josh.ai, and the Lutron lighting and shades. I can't tell you guys how excited I am to be out here today. If you're in Colorado or anywhere in the country and you want to sign up for our Dreamedia Plus program, we offer full-blown extensive system designs and hand-holding through the entire process to ensure large properties like this go perfectly to plan. We're raising the bar, getting in with home builders, the top builders in the area, educating and trying to raise the level of expectation. Here at Dreamedia, we want to be industry leaders, carrying the best brands with the best service. If you guys would like us to help you out, give us a ring. All right, guys, I'm gonna be bringing in Chase. Let's go.
Hey guys, so we just walked into the garage here. We passed a Schlage automated lock, but on our way in here, we've just got a garage main dimmer that controls all the different light loads in the garage really quick. We recommended a keypad here. Homeowner wanted the main control keypad right here on the inside of the mudroom door. So you can see this is kind of your welcoming to the house, right? I can turn on and all of my exterior lights. Welcome is when they first arrive. We've got garage control just because it's right there. You don't want to walk back. And then we've got goodbye, which is I'm leaving the house. I'm not coming back. It's a long time out. This flips every system in the home into an away state, okay? So that's going to arm our security system. It's going to make sure our doors are locked. It's going to turn off all our lights, drop all our shades, make sure every video, maybe you left your JVC projector running. That's turning off when you hit goodbye. So that's just kind of like an ease of life. Drop it, you don't have to worry about it. You just hit that button. It doesn't matter. It kicks in the flow logic into an away state. I mean, everything. So, because you imagine 12,000 square foot house, you've got all this technology. You got to remember to turn off every single individual subsystem. So we've just made a goodbye button there and a welcome button that just essentially flips every system from a, hey, we're not living here, or we're away, to we're right here in the house living. So right here, we've got a Control4 touchpad that greets you at the entrance. It is currently set for the pool room. That's where the homeowner has it left. This can be set to any room, like the mudroom or wherever. So this is a Control4 touchscreen here, and they're not really using Control4 that much, right? So it's not fully flushed out like you'd see a standalone, but we've got our HVAC control, we've got our security cameras. We can pull those up real quick. The cameras take a second to load, but you guys can see, you couldn't try to walk around this property outside and not end up on camera. And then actually, since we're here right now, why don't I just show you guys, oops, click that by accident. You can see our front doorbells here. Okay, so if somebody rings those doorbells, it's gonna ring all these keypads, all these touchscreens, as well as our phones. Okay, and that's a video conference, right? So if I'm here, for some reason, I doubt they're answering the doorbell from this touchscreen. But if somebody rings one of the, not this garage, but we've got a side entrance there, which we'll poke out and take a look at that really nice DM2 door station. And then we've got one by the master. They can pick up here, they're looking at the person can't see them, but they can see who's at the door and they can both communicate over voice. So that makes that really nice. Yeah, guys, so we've got a PTZ camera here. This is my favorite thing. All right, so this is on the back of the house. I'm not gonna move it today because it's -10 outside and it's not my camera. But imagine this is your house, right? You click on this little joystick down here, reminds you of like a little game console. Then you can zoom in, zoom out, move up, down. And then we have a number of presets here. You can name these presets so they're different views of the house. And this is all recorded to a central MVR, right? So these are live clippings, but motion tracking is happening because we have so many elk herds that pass by, the homeowner wants it. So if he goes into then his Luma app, which these are Luma camera system, then he can pull up the recordings for security reasons or just for animal viewing. And he gets timestamped every time motion happens, so he's not just scrolling through endless footage. We've got a huge terabyte. All these cameras record for, I think, 60 days on site at motion. Pretty sweet. Let's keep it rolling. So just a little mudroom dimmer here. Again, it's a retrofit Lutron system. I have to, for you all listening, keep all these light switches. Here we've got wall sconces. Now guys, this, you want to talk about luxury, Zach, follow me, okay? This is our steam room, okay? Not only do we have LED control of this entire room, but I have speakers, part of the distributed audio system, okay? So from your phone, from your voice control, you can turn on music in here, you can get your steam room started. Now you can change these LEDs to anything on the RGB spectrum, not quite advanced as Ketra, some other things we've run into, but you can really, like a steam room is supposed to be an immersive environment. You can make it purple, have your favorite music on, and just kick it in this room. I love this steam room, I want one. We've got this massive indoor pool. I've worked on quite a couple houses in Colorado, guys. I know this is common down south, but this is ridiculous in Colorado. Okay, we've got automated storm shutters because we regularly have winds come over these foothills here in excess of 50 miles an hour. So actually this wall right here, we don't have shades on the inside, but we have storm shutters on the outside that drop. In here, we've just got a combination shower bathroom, okay? So this is like the pool powder. There's a bathroom and sink in here, as well as a fully functioning shower in this room, okay? And we went ahead and threw LED accents and mirror lights in here just to spice up this space a little bit, okay? I think there's a little bit different between standard light cans and ceiling and doing something architectural and design oriented like this. Like that mirror is stunning. It makes your eyes pop. I love this space. And it's literally just a shower bathroom, okay? We're gonna leave all these lights on, but don't worry, because we have a goodbye button. All right, now we're gonna come over here. And guys, this is our bamboo sauna. Check this thing out, okay? And we don't have any we don't have any like smart speakers in here or anything because of the nature of the sauna, but we've got light loads in here and just another way to kick and recover. Okay, this place is a dream, guys. Again, we've got our pool here. We've got fans over the pool for some reason, kind of wild, but I think they were in from the original construction before there was a pool and they left them. And we're coming back to stain these, but these are our stealth acoustic outdoor speakers. Okay, they're not gonna, oh, humidity control. Okay, the fans are for humidity control probably. And you may ask, why don't any of these windows have shades? Well, the shade fabric we picked actually doesn't do well with humidity. We're in a super low humidity environment. That's something else that comes into, I mean, we're thinking about everything, guys. Is your shade material gonna stick because you live in South Florida? We're thinking about that. So we don't have shades on the inside here, but again, if they want privacy, and you may be able to peek them, they're on the outside past this wood, but there are storm shutters that drop down, metal grates, kind of like you would have in a hurricane zone. I grew up in South Florida, so a lot of houses had storm shutters like that. We've got 8 stealth acoustic speakers that are gonna be stained to match. Why do we go with this? This room gets very humid, guys. We've got a sauna, a steam room, and a pool, okay? Colorado's very dry. This room is like stunningly humid for us. It's like shocking. So we got just awesome audio distribution. These stealth acoustics sound great. And guys, under every eave, actually you guys, let me show you what the paint match stealth acoustics look like. Okay, these are some really heavy hitting speakers. You can see right up here, this is one of the ones that we have already painted. Okay, so we've got these that run literally every bit of the eave of this entire home, master patio, you name it. You can see outdoor access points and security cameras there. I mean, everywhere you look, there's technology. You can peek across the way. We'll come out that way, but we've got more outdoor access points. We've got a jacuzzi, smart control. We've got, you know, it's the middle of winter, but we've got path lights all here, landscape lighting. I mean, this house is awesome, dude. Okay, so we're gonna keep moving through here. We've got a couple cans. We've got a couple light loads, okay? And remember, we've got, you know, this is kind of that wall acne we were talking about before where there's not much I could do with it because it was already wired and this was a retrofit, but we've got a nice little keypad so that they don't have to worry about these other controls here. Okay, Josh, turn off the lights. So seamless control, that's so cool. That never gets old. Let's say you don't have a wired, okay, like a fully wired system, okay? Right? If you have Sonos or Autonomics, you can wirelessly cast music throughout your house to Josh, okay? And Sonos is native to the point where if you've got a soundbar in your room, he'll just speak through your soundbar. Now this Josh Puck has the capability, this is a wireless retrofit, okay guys? So this is not hardwired, this is Wi-Fi. He has a mic here, we'll show one of the hardwired ones later, but we can still opt to use these super sweet stealth acoustic speakers. You can use it for a PA system, and I've heard that's what the homeowners do a lot. Okay, the kids are scattered. They've got all their friends in town. We've got we've got an arcade room, we've got the pool room. They can say, announcing the whole home, it's dinner time, get your butt in here. We're just trying to take the mundane parts of life away from you and streamline it. Do you want to head down or up? Forward, Zach?
Let's go down.
Okay, so again, right here, before I've entered the space, I've not only got control of the hallway that's right here, but I've got control of the theater, the game room, the pool, the stairs, everything you could want, as well as a lower level on and off global button, okay guys? So just trying to make it easy. Something really cool that you may not think about, this is a big house, right? So if you're screaming for someone, they might not hear you 3, 4, you know, you can literally be downstairs in the basement on the other side of the house, it doesn't connect. Some of these cans are part of the emergency light system. So when the house is kicked into emergency mode, we have sirens that play through the speakers and the lights flash, and it really just makes sure that your family safety is first. It's just these little touches. So now we're gonna walk into, this is my favorite room, I'm sorry, we're nerds. This is our media room, theater, like flex space. Okay, we've got a poker table back here. We've got this big, beautiful couch, some monster SVSs, and Focal 1000 series all the way around, guys. Okay, we've got Lutron Palladium wire-free shades. We've showed a lot of inside mount configurations for Palladium. This is what an outside mount configuration is, okay? Since we are going Palladium, we couldn't do the blackout tracks like I talked about. So what we did was we added an inch to either side of the window and outside mounted these, okay? So now we get a good bit of light control, but as you can see, guys, it's not like we're in the subfloor basement, okay? So there's never a point of day where sunlight is directly beaming through these windows, so it's not the biggest concern. But you know, guys, JVC, NZ9, in there is where the bread and butter is. We've got Keyescape, we've got a Josh.ai cinema remote here, my absolute favorite touchscreen interface on the market. So you can see the room is in a standby here. I can hit the mic here. Watch Kaleidescape. Our projector's gonna turn on. Our AVR is gonna turn on. Everything is going to prep us, okay? And we take this a step further. If you have a Keyescape and you have Lutron and you didn't know this, fact drop, Lutron integrates natively to Kaleidescape with no third-party system involved, okay? So if you wanna run a small standalone Lutron system for elegant lighting control in your Kaleidescape, you can hook it up, your Connect bridge on Lutron to your Kaleidescape. You can do this as a customer, as an end user, and set each value. So when the movie goes to intermission, your lights come up. When the movie starts, your lights go down. When the credits start, maybe the lights go up to full. So you can have these little microsystems interacting, but of course, since we've got C4 Josh and Lutron here, they're handling all the processing. But if you have a Kaleidescape and you're looking for lighting control, put in a couple dimmers, get a smart Connect bridge. I really recommend the Radio Raw 3 C-Touch dimmers. They are elegant. It's kind of like the dimmers we have in here that are an older generation, but without pressing a button on the keypad. Maybe we can throw some B-roll. Just a picture of what a C-Touch keypad looks like. You can just drag your finger across the top, control the light loads, and they're really not that, they're pretty much the same price as the older generation that I think is nowhere near as ease of control. But check that out on your Keyescape, go to your setup menu, look at integrations, and you can hook up Lutron directly to Kaleidescape with no other smart system involved, okay? So I've got my Josh.ai remote here now. It's set to Kaleidescape. I can run a voice command from that button or from the side. We've got a beautiful picture of the mountains in the background here. I've got my play, pause, menu, back, mute, volume up, volume down. I've even got a volume up, volume down on the side here, which is how I use my remote at home. I think that's more intuitive. It just feels like my smartphone. And I've got extremely snappy response. So that's what it is. And then you can look here. We've got scene time. We've got a little scenes button here, which you can do all the scenes in your house. See, we've got movie time, movie timeout. What movie timeout is because the kids at this home really like running this JVC and then falling asleep. So at a certain time every night, we make sure that the theater's in an off state. And I'm not gonna run this here, but if you tell the home it's movie time, it tells the family by name, welcome to your theater, sit down, grab some popcorn, enjoy the film. And then it just transforms the space into a movie zone. I'm not gonna run that because it flags their names, but simple, easy controls that can be done for you, okay? And since I use voice control to turn this on, I'm not gonna use voice control to turn it off. We showed the scenes. That little plug there is my devices. So now I can go in and close my shades from this remote without a voice command, guys. I can drag the shade down to a percentage. I can open, close it, and you can see I ran these commands at different times, so please ignore the fact that they are not aligned. I've got my lights here. Okay, so I can come in by light and just finely tune the space to work for me. Okay, so now I could throw out a command like turn the room off, but just because we're walking through, I'm gonna show you this remote. You can hit the power button there. Keyescape's off. You can turn on the JVC's already in standby. So this thing is snappy, guys. We're trying to make your house work for you. Okay, we've got simple controls here, a theater all on, a mid and a low light. So if you don't know how to use the system, you can still get a good vibe, even if you're just a guest. You got your shades. That's what a shade toggle button looks like. So you guys have seen dedicated shade buttons throughout the home where it's opened or closed. We do this halfway one, and that's a flip in status. We've got our music control and up down. Okay, so now we're gonna come in here to our game room, guys. And this is, I mean, if I was a kid and had this, are you kidding me? We've got a beautiful Sony TV. Okay, we got ping pong, pool, skee ball, basketball, air hockey, arcade machines. Guys, we sell some really sweet arcade machines. And I'm not just talking about you get to download your old classic games. You can run modern games on our systems. Reach out today, speak to one of our experts. Those systems are sweet, okay? And here, because I had this faceplate nonsense that I couldn't bury because it's existing wall warts, I went ahead, and you can order these custom from Lutron. I just popped that in. That plate was 99 cents, popped a hole in the middle of it. That's where our Josh is. Okay, and that's a version of our wired Josh. Now, if you are security focused with your Josh, you can mute the other ones. But I want to point out this little, you see that little flick there? I'm gonna flick it, now you see it red. That disconnects the power to the microphone, Zach. So that's not just muting the device. That's not just saying, hey, go off. That is me. Now this is a secure environment. As soon as that, and Josh doesn't sell your data, it's not listening anyway, but here we go. Should I throw out let's just try a music command so you guys can see what that's like. Okay, Josh. listen to Chris Stapleton. So, and again, he's gonna speak through the speakers first, and he's searching for that music. Okay, yeah, so, okay, Josh, turn off the music. So, something we didn't talk about is with this microphone over the wireless puck you guys have seen, this has got a near field microphone. It's really sensitive and picks up at a wider range. It's a very advanced near field mic. The other ones we didn't talk about, they have a touch screen. So like, let's say you turn on the music from one of the wireless pucks, the screen then becomes a volume knob. If you change the lights, the ring around it's now a dimmer. We'll show that. Same thing with shades. You can micro adjust shades. We got another C4 touchpad here. We've got a smart fridge, okay? When that fridge is empty, he gets a text. When his drinks are cooled down and it's hit the right temperature again, he gets a text. We got a microwave, just the little things, guys. Another C4 touchpad here for local control, where again, I've got access to the whole home. I can forget about my phone and still interact with every aspect of my smart home. So moving on, that's just a mechanical room back here. This is just a storage room, guys. There's not much in there. We do have tech back there. We've got flow logic and centralized HVAC controls, but there's nothing to really, there's no eye candy back there. So we're just gonna keep moving because this house is huge. So now we're gonna step into the laundry room, okay, which also doubles as used to be the home's like side entrance, okay? So we've got some laundry machines. We've got another fridge. We've got like 4 or 5 fridges in this house, Zach. Always keep your drinks cold. And I did want to step out here for a second just to show you guys that C4 touchpad we spoke about earlier in the garage. So here this guy is. Okay, it's elegant. We've got that mudded in. He hits that button. They can't see you. You can see them. You can both talk to each other. Home security first. So it's really all that's going on in here. It's not much of a space as far as tech is concerned. We've just got a couple light loads. So moving on, this is our great room, which we're gonna kind of dip out of for a second, come right back to. We've got the buffalo room over here on the right. And again, easy keypad access as soon as you get into the space. Multiple options for the lighting controls, shades, and music, all from right there. So if you're entering or leaving a space, you can make it work for you. Why is this called the buffalo? Well, we've got a giant painting of a buffalo. I don't have a better explanation than that. This is an application where we were able to save a bit of money and not order 2 separate shades because it fell within the diameters of the shade fabric's potentials. That shade drops, and again, outside mount, 1 inch overblown. So it's not an inside mount, and that will drop and cover both of these windows seamlessly. And where are our focals? Dude, there's so many speakers in this house. Our focals are on that back wall, which are coming back to paint match pretty soon. And then they just disappear at that point. Now over here, we've got, oh man, I think this is the tiny room. See, there's a couple of rooms in this house. So essentially, big, open, jaw-dropping views. I wish this was my bedroom as a kid, guys. So we've got another Sony in here, a Josh wireless puck, okay? 2 Lutron Palladiums. So I'm gonna show you guys what I meant about the touchscreen options with these guys. So Zach, come around here for a second. I just knocked the base off, but here. Okay, Josh, close the shades. Closing the shades. All right, so come back and take a look at this. So now I can stop my shades and micro adjust them right from this guy. And that works for our volume, that's gonna work for our lighting and work for our shades. We'll show that around the way. Yeah, see now he's getting the micro Josh commands, but you can do that. I tend to use it for music in my space where I've got my wireless Josh puck. If I turn it on and then basically there's different colors. When you get a system, you'll learn. Lights are yellow, music's purple, shades are blue. So you'll see what they're controlling as you go. In here, it's just a little powder room, very short and simple. We just got a couple lights, a bathroom fan, palladium shade for privacy here. Nothing too important. Now we've got the entryway, which has another D2 door station on the outside, like the one we just showed you. We've got our emergency lights here, as well as the rest of the system. We got a little Christmas decoration that's sitting on a Lutron lamp timer, okay? So while these might not be up all year, and Zach has something like this at his house, I believe, for his Christmas timers, where is it literally Lutron so bulletproof, you have the device unplugged for a year. You plug it in, plug your Christmas lights into it, now it's on your home schedule again. So all these lamps are on our Lutron system, guys, literally everything. We've got a nice keypad there. Then you come into here, we've got Focal speakers, a mix of the 6-inch and 8-inch throughout, as well as a Utopia sub right now that's got an air filter in front of it. But we'll just go ahead and peek at it real quick. Pretty seamless, and once that's painted, it's gone. We've been in this space a lot, so I don't want to spend any time in here really. You guys see this space all the time. Shades everywhere, audio everywhere, video everywhere, the whole 9 yards. These lamps are on the Lutron system, you name it. So just really cool. And they're lamp dimmers, guys. They're not just turning the lamps on and off. You can spice the house up however you want. They've got a night mode in their system that just kind of keeps like that art light over there and some of these lamps at a really low lit level, just so that you can see in this house in the middle of the night. Because if you guys live out here in the Rockies, somewhere as remote as this, when the sun goes down, that's it. It is dark. So you're trying to walk through a house without lights, it's not gonna happen. And again, this keypad here is focused on our great room as well as our downstairs area. So just trying to make these controls as seamless as possible. This is our second basement. That was our rec basement. This is kind of our living office workout basement. So I love this house, guys. So again, we got our dimmers right here, wall sconces. This is the art nook, which kind of doubles as a little office area. We've got a printer, Josh wireless puck. We got some Focal 6 inches. Everything here is 300 series, okay? Because we're not messing around. Then we come into here. This is one of the coolest rooms in the house, guys. This is the gym. We've got padded flooring in here. We've got a wireless Josh that's retrofitted onto the wall here, okay? As well as a Sony TV. Everything's under control. We've got a mix of Sony and Samsung TVs here. It's just whatever was right. Now this is our bunk bath. It shares, it's like, we've got like 2 bathrooms down here. So you can enter from the garage, enter from the bunk room, controls for the whole space from either side. So very simple. Only 1 light load in here, two light loads in here. So nothing crazy here. We do have a window here. It's covered up pretty good. This plywood's not normally here. It was here to keep this from filling up with ice. Last year we had an issue where there's a bunch of ice up against this window. In the summer, that's open. They've got their own shade. The kids have their own dedicated bathroom, okay? Because there's multiple kids down here. You know, they're not always using the gym. So multiple kids can be using the restroom at once. There's 4 sinks in this space. It just really lets the homeowner bring in their kids friends, and let them vibe. And then we've got their bunk room, guys, which is killer. We've got an access point right in this room because the kids like the games. So they're blazing hot internet. All these lamps are on controls. And then because we didn't have any light switches back here, I'll pull this forward a little bit. We've got these standalone lamp dimmers right here from Lutron that allow us to put a light switch where there was none. And this controls both lights, both lamps from either side. That's the same on top and on bottom, guys, of these bunk beds. Got a nice big Samsung TV, a Josh puck, a couple keypads for control, and another C4 touchpad here. So I wish I had my friends over here when I was a kid. We would be causing ruckus. So that's pretty much all we got down here. We have a storage closet. When we renovated the house, we cut off the mechanical room from this area so the kids couldn't walk right in the mechanical room. So that's just a closet now. But in the original home, when I got in here, you could walk to the theater from this door. So we're coming back upstairs. We've got one more upstairs area to check. Okay, so this is the green room. This is one of the kids' bedrooms. This room wasn't wired for speakers for whatever reason, so we've got some Sonos wireless gear running this room fluently. Very similar to the whole house. We've got everything on Lutron keypads, Palladium shades, emergency lights. This is the masculine room, which is one of the other sons' bedrooms. Very similar layout, Lutron shades in the bathroom. Out here, lighting control, nice TV, Josh pucks, really everything you need. Focals, 300s, in-wall 6s on the wall there. And then we're into our master bedroom, which is the place in the home where we have blackout shades like we talked about. We went from the different occupancies, right? So we have some spaces in this house that allow 10% of the light through. This is a 0% light space. This is a lockdown. Guys, the little teaser for a future video. We can get custom shades. You have a trapezoid, triangle, circle, angled weirdness shades. We've got a custom shade coming in right now for that semicircle up there. If your window's not square, we can get a custom shade for it, so do not fret. Then we've got a nice little interface here that controls both the bathroom and the bedroom seamlessly. Wired Josh, we got focals throughout the space. We got 3 shower heads in here, multiple lights, a walk-in master closet, a walk-in master powder room. This room has everything you want. So we've got a beautiful little bathtub here, a glass fireplace. They have custom LED colors here so they can make this fireplace whatever they want. It's not just your standard gas fireplace. And this really allows them to ebb and flow, right? They can shut this room down and then just open it up to this gorgeous view. This house has everything you guys can want, and it is absolutely spec'd to the 9. The only place we didn't cover was the guest apartment. You can imagine what that has. Lutron, Josh, Control4, Focal, Samsung, the works, guys. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys found some inspiration on this video on how you can this is a renovation, guys, and you could not fit any more technology into this home, okay? So you can take a house, strip the drywall during your renovation, pull wires where you can, retrofit the rest of it over a wireless communication, which is getting reliable if your network's built right, and live in your dream AV system today. Thank you guys for watching. If you found inspiration, reach out to one of our experts. The sooner you get us involved, the better. We do free online video consultations as well as free in-person consultations. I could not be more happy to be servicing the entire state of Colorado. We'll see you guys next time.
All right, Dreamedia family, that is a wrap on a full run through of this incredible retrofit project. 12,000 square feet of home automation awesomeness. Lighting control, shade control, voice activation through Josh.ai on a Control4 backbone. Absolutely incredible example of how we can take any home, even one like this where it got torn down into the studs and remodeled, into an epic smart home that is robust yet reliable. We want our systems to be bulletproof. We think of everything, guys, from maybe you got solar, maybe we want to put some battery backups in place. We want to integrate in UPSs and auto reboot. The infrastructure, the Wi-Fi, and the networking is so critical to these systems operating flawlessly for years to come. We want to handle everything from that backbone all the way through the fun stuff like the home theater, the projector, maybe you want a video wall, the speakers, amplifiers, subwoofers, all the fun stuff that really gets us juiced up, in addition to the lighting and the shades and the voice control, bringing it all together. So if you're interested in enrolling in our Dreamedia Plus program, or you're out here in Colorado and like us to handle the entire project from start to finish, we can handle every single thing. I mean, Chase was even showing me on another project out in Breck, we're integrating in the water valves and the door locks. I mean, literally everything. I think this house has door locks as well. Well, guys, we're so grateful for everybody's support from around the country. Thank you guys for always reaching out to Dreamedia and using us for your home theater and whole house audio projects. Now we're taking things up a notch, and I can't tell you how excited we are. It's good stuff. If you're interested in us doing something like this for you, reach out today for that free consultation. I hope you found this video informative and helping you make a buying decision. If you liked it, give me a big thumbs up. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button down below for more. Till next time, this is Zach with Dreamedia Home Theater. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.